Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to be talking about another SSD. So this company reached out to me to see if I would like to cover their product for them. Now this is the ORICO. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's the IG740 Pro. Says it got up to 7,400 megabytes of read speed, up to 7,400 megabytes. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this in the PS5 Pro, and I am going to mass copy everything on my SSD or on my internal over to this, and we're going to see, like, we're going to test this out. So, all right, my friends, are you ready for this? Let's go ahead. Let's crack it open. And there will be no cuts in this video whatsoever. And, yeah, okay. Let me pop this open real quick. All right, let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of there. Ooh, would you look at that? So this actually comes with a heat sink. On top of that, you get the screw and a little booklet. But let's see. So, and you get the screwdriver in here as well. Let's see how this. Okay, heat transfer tape. And then the screwdriver is tightened behind that. But I want to give you guys a closer look at this. It looks like the sticker is that metal type stuff. So this one here was a Fanshuang one, or a Fanatec, and they look quite similar. I almost feel like they're probably. So this one here was a 4 terabyte, but this one legit just quit working. It just wouldn't do nothing anymore. And I was like, what the freak? Yeah, this one here just quit working. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this in the PlayStation 5 Pro. So I've got my Pro turned off. Let me go ahead and move this around so that I can access that. Let's go ahead and just lay it down. Forgot that little thing will pop out if you leave it standing up. So we got that screw out. Let's go ahead and pull that out. It's my other 4 terabyte Fanatec one. Wait, where did I set that at just now? Oh, it's right here. So we're going to go ahead and stick this in. Or wait, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll use their little heat tape for it. How does that sound, guys? We'll go ahead and stick that on there. Go ahead and stick that bad boy on there. And then there should be another thing to pull off this side as well. Because it does you no good to leave the thing on there. Okay, plastics are both off. I don't know if this one here is supposed to come off too. Kind of feels like it does. It's just a little bit tougher to get in there on that though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this from this side. And then that there just kind of glues on, or not glues, but it just sits on there. So now we've got that. So let's go ahead and stick this bad boy in there. Into the PlayStation. Gosh dang it. Oh boy, is that gonna even go in there now? You might want to put the cover thing on it after the fact, because that thing all right, it is installed. So let's go ahead and put our little cover back on that. Where did our other freaking screw go? Didn't we have another screw? We did. We have the one that goes on the cover. And that is it. We'll just use the screwdriver that came with it again. Should work, hopefully. Okay, that is back on. Get that bad boy standing up. Okay, so now let's get this on. Get you guys over here a little bit. Okay, come on. All right, so let's format the M.2. $69.01. That, my friends, is I'm not even joking. That's probably one of the higher ones that I've done. So let's go ahead and once I get in here, storage. Okay, so I've only got 1 point. How much is that? That's 457. I want to do at least 500. So Gran Turismo, Crew Motor Fed. All right. Let's see how long this bad boy takes to do it. 4 minutes, huh? 5 minutes? Thing's just flying along. Look at that, guys. Sheesh. Wow. I think it's pretty quick. And I'll be leaving this in there for a while to get you guys a long-term review on it too. I basically had this in the place, this Fensheng one in there since I got the PS5 Pro, so it's been a while. That's actually fairly decent amount of time too. 5 minutes for 600 gigs. It's actually not too bad at all. That thing's like, look at that. It's like 10 gigs in just a few seconds. That thing is moving some freaking data pretty quickly. I think that's probably 69 is probably 6900 is probably the fastest I've seen the PlayStation any memory card that I've gotten for this get to yet. Dang. And it comes with that freaking heatsink attached to it too, so that's pretty cool. Pretty good value, and that came right in the. This is just there'll be a link in the description. Ooh. Yeah, that was pretty freaking fast. 640 gigs. And then we'll go ahead and jump onto a game that we put on there. Alright, so okay. Games. Let's just do Horizon Forbidden West. See how long it takes to start. The reason why I load a whole bunch on there is to heat the memory card up first to see how it's going to perform. To see if it's going to be able to actually freaking do what it's supposed to. Jump right into the video game. Let's see. Already in. Wow, guys. Already in. I think I've got it on like the perform or quality mode. That's why it's like okay. Well, yeah, okay, so it got in there quick. Let's go ahead and jump out of this. Go to home. Jump into Alan Wake 2. Kind of feels like it's taken a little bit longer. Nah. I don't know. I kind of feel like games normally start pretty quick on this. All the other stuff's on the other memory card. Let's see how long it takes us to get into this. Now we're looking at some PSSR. Ooh, man. Dang, that PSSR looks nice on this game. No way, man. 60 framesy wamesies. That is insane how good that looks on a 4K display, guys. Oh my gosh. That looks good. That looks good. Wow. PS5 Pro, man. I love this Pro. I think it's so cool. Man. Such a beast. To be able to play this looks very good on here. Get inside here. See? Looking very, very nice. No ice. Let's go over here and look at the water. Oh no, there's no tracing of rays on there. Okay. No ray tracing, but this game looks good either way. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump out. We got some Star Wars on there. Let's see how long this one takes to get into. Ooh, I saw a little bit. Saw some HDR. Logging in. Finalizing login. Dang, this one's got some sound. Ooh, we're already back into our PSSR. My gosh. Like I said, this PS5 Pro is super impressive. This game looks so good on here. Whew. This looks incredible on a 4K display. That beautiful OLED looks so incredible. Let's see. Let's go over and run over here. Man, just look at all this vegetation. Let's see. I don't know if I put this one on there. I think I did. And then after this, we'll try one that's on the internal memory.
I'd imagine you'll have this wrapped up pretty quickly.
Yep, no sweat.
Man, this looks so good on here.
Yeah. I can breathe again.
Yes.
That doesn't seem to be any different to me.
Believe me, it's different. I'm a gymnastic fantastic. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is running freaking awesome. Whew, man. All right, now we're going to try one that's on the actual one that I've got that's on the regular SSD for the system. Because I'm pretty sure I left the AC on there. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't seem like it's any slower than like the internal. Seems pretty good. I always, for some reason, I remembered games starting quicker or something. But I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just the way it is, my friends. Maybe that's just the way it is. See how long it takes to... Okay, let's see. We are already in the freaking world, man. Gosh, this is bad. This is good. Heck yeah. So, alright, my friends. Oh, so guys, I'm feeling pretty decent about this one. It seems to be running just fine. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description for you. They are $139.99, I believe, for a 2 terabyte SSD. That obviously came with a heat, freaking, what's it called? Oh gosh, a heat dissipator or whatever. So that's pretty cool. You don't normally get that. I mean, I've spent plenty of money on like Samsung SSDs and stuff like that, and you don't get them. I legit just bought a freaking Western Digital one and didn't even get one on there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like it's a pretty decent value. It seems to be working just fine. This is probably the fastest speed that I've seen the PlayStation 5 give me out of any memory card I've ever put in there. So that's actually pretty impressive. And yeah, guys, I will keep you guys up to date on this. I will do a long term on this if something happens, with this, because that will be the SSD that I'll be rocking for a while. I'll end up moving everything over from my internal over to that, and then we'll find out. So, all right, guys, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.